Just after 9 o'clock in the Gun Vault of Texas in studio, we're going to be talking a little bit of UPW. We're going to be talking local businesses. Share this out. Let us know what you got going on. I'm going to kick this on the FM. Here we go. Good morning. It's KHEA 99.5 FM. It's just after 9 o'clock on a Thursday. I have Mr. Anthony Macaluso, business entrepreneur extraordinaire, in studio, and I'm excited because it's been a while. How you doing, man?
Good. It has been a while. It's
been too long.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Has it?
Yeah. And we're like on a weekly friendship, I thought, and guess we're not anymore.
So first things first.
First things first. I'm sharing out. That's what you just asked, right?
That is the first thing. So if you're watching this and you're on social media, hit the share button on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, share this. If you are in your car, at your house, listening on the radio, call and tell someone to tune in, and we appreciate that. The first order of business would be UPW is having an event March 19th in Bacliff, Texas. And are you excited for that, Anthony?
I am. There are some matches that I'm looking. There's really one match that I'm looking forward to.
Can I guess?
Did you pray? Because
this morning,
that's what we talked about.
Yeah.
Bart Harris.
Bart Harris, the owner of UPW, is going to be competing in a wrestling match with Mr. Jay Davis, the Rottweiler.
And I speak to Bart on a regular basis, and we all know I have disagreements with him. But I think he inserted foot a little too much.
Yeah, he did. A little bit.
See, you agree. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to go too well for him.
No. Bart, I have seen tapes, and I've heard a lot of stories, and Bart was a phenomenal wrestler 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
So if we found a time machine.
You weren't even born.
If we found a time machine and it was Jay Davis, he was probably like 1 or 2
Jay
years
Davis
old.
would probably still beat him up at 1 year old. with the little Rottweiler dog collar and everything. He would just demolish him.
Yeah.
But, that one is going I don't look for it to be a long match. I hope it's not a long match. And I would be a betting man, and I know we're not supposed to bet on sports.
It's illegal.
It is illegal, but by God, I got 100 on it. If you're in, I'm in, my man. I'll take anybody's bet because I'm pretty sure Mr. Bart Harris is going to have a tough night that night.
I'm praying for Bart.
We all are, and I think, honestly, we should probably open the show with prayer, or maybe just open his match with prayer.
That's just a good thing in general.
Do you think Pastor Hallam would come down and get in the middle of the ring and pray with us? I'm sure he would.
He probably would.
Because Bart's going to need it. Yeah. And, honestly, I think it would be smart. We are lucky enough we're going to be in the fire department. There will be EMS. There will be medics there, which is a blessing. We might as well just reserve a room, too.
Yes.
So the nearest hospital, just if you're there, maybe you want to do a little sponsorship with us. We need a room.
Sponsored.
For Bart.
The hospital sponsors the event.
Just the room. Room 103, the Bart Harris suite. Because I'm sure after Jay takes care of business, he'll probably be there for a little bit. And I pray that it doesn't go that way, because we all know my feelings of Blade Enterprise. But
Here's a comment from Mr. Kirkt. He said Bart Harris got whooped in Pasadena. I was at Pasadena.
Yeah.
It's on film.
It is on film, and Clear Life Media actually put that out. I don't know if you know anything about those guys.
I need to check them out.
Yeah, the editor is semi-decent.
We're working on him.
The film crew, though, whew.
Yeah.
There's a guy, he actually resembles you a lot, younger feller, and great jobs.
He's good.
He is.
That young guy's good. He has potential.
He does.
And a real future. All jokes aside, there was one point in the match where Sumate, that's his name, he flips off the side of the ring and lands on pretty much everybody on the UPW roster.
Did you get worried about that fan? Not the physical fan, but the fan on the ceiling.
Yes.
I was very worried.
So at that point, I had a camera, and my concern was the fan because I saw it because there was guys going up there and jumping off and all around everywhere, right?
Yeah.
My other concern was that, did I miss the spot? Did I miss what just happened? Because I did. I got it perfect. And going back and watching, I was like, thank goodness. I thought I got it, but you never know. And I didn't review it. I was like, best of luck.
Right.
I hope that
if
it's
I
on
didn't,
there.
I hope one of the other 4 cameras got it, because if not, that was a missed spot. No, that is a big man to be doing a move like that.
Yeah.
I don't know the weight, but I'm going to go 260, 270.
Easy.
Yeah. Nope.
Impressive.
Not even trying. And I'm gonna circle back. I want you to write this down in your little notebook. We need to talk about
All right, I got my
big men later for Santa Fe.
Okay.
You know?
Big men.
Yep, for Santa Fe. Because,
For Santa
man,
Fe.
I have got some – we've already – the news is out, but it hasn't been talked about much. So we're going to talk about that because Anthony Macaluso, is excited.
That's all that matters.
And I don't get excited about much.
What else excites you besides professional wrestling in Santa Fe and in Galveston County?
When my son's good in school and gets purple. That's really
Is that the highest mark?
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
We don't see it much. We got a little hyper kid.
I mean, so you own a business, the Gun Vault of Texas. Does that excite you, or like helping people? Or
yeah, I do. I love it. We've talked numerous hours on this. I love what I do. I don't work a day in my life. I'm stressed every day, but I don't work.
How does your staff feel about you not working a day in your life? You know, at the Gun Vault?
I am physically there almost every single day. Even days we're closed, I'm there.
But with you being there, not physically working, but physically being there, does that upset your staff?
Okay, let's say this. I don't have a job. I enjoy what I do, so it's not a job to me.
You just hang out there and play the Pac-Man?
The Pac-Man. I think we have video of you playing the Pac-Man. We do have Pac-Man, if you're wondering.
It's Pac-Man. It's one of those flat tabletops.
They're called cocktail tables, if you're wondering.
Okay.
You know, back in the old days, people would put their cigarette ashtray right there and flick it all over everywhere, I'm sure.
Well, back in my day, those were at like the Pizza Inn and like the CC's, and they were at every single one.
Pizza Inn
that I remember.
Dickinson, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now it's a title company.
It is.
A car
no,
title.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Oh, no, that's the Gator. No, the Gator place. Yeah.
They changed it to Gator. It was a title.
That was Pizza Hut that I was thinking of.
Okay. Oh, Pizza Hut, on the other side of 517.
Yep.
It's a little bit of very good historical information for Galveston County, specifically Dickinson.
And pizza places, if you're a pizza
connoisseur.
Connoisseur. There we go. That's it. Back to wrestling. March 19th, Bacliff, Texas. Yeah, so we did just cover the Jay Davis and Bart Harris match, and I'm just calling the winner now. It's going to be Jay Davis. There's no way. There's zero chance unless Hawkeye Security comes out of retirement, helps Bart. Johnny Blade somehow turns on Jay Davis, and the world, as we know it, implodes, which is a possibility at this point.
Yeah.
That's the only way Bart's winning.
Wow.
The building has to fall on Jay. It has to fall perfectly on Jay's back to pin for Bart to pin Jay.
Which I know some of the engineers in our area and the approval and permits that go into.
It's never going to happen because of
the
roofing structure here are impeccable.
Yeah, especially for our fire stations.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bacliff Fire Department, for allowing this to happen.
I love that show.
Here's a comment that was made on Facebook by Megan. If you're watching on Facebook, please share this out. Let us know what you got going on. She said she was talking about Pasadena. The best part was Jesse Logan coming in and seeing the Blady Bunch scatter.
That was
It was a surprise. I was shocked.
Yeah. From what I understand, and I didn't see that footage, but people were watching us, the announcers, and they said it was just pandemonium where we were because everybody was just stunned to see what happened. That was cool. And Jesse actually has a match in Bacliff.
Okay.
So
I'm wondering about. So did Bart know? Did Bart know that was going to happen because he was on a suspension? I guess they had met behind the scenes and said the suspension's lifted. I thought Bart was working with the.
There's many people that think I have way more knowledge of what goes on behind the counter. See, that's the gun stuff.
The curtain.
Behind the curtain.
Okay.
I don't. I am merely a fan now behind the microphone.
Okay.
That's it.
Here's a comment, and this is from UPW, so this is like an official, as far as I'm concerned, a press release.
Oh, God.
It's a long one. Here we go. Match announcement. Saturday night, March 19th, UPW Turf Force 3 is live at the Bacliff Fire Department. And a six-man tag team, Envy Us, which is Emilio Tovar, Dex Harm, and Lil Migo with Stoney only, will do battle with fan favorites Just Nick, Shaquille, and I hope I'm saying that right, Shaquille Brown, and the live action wrestling champion Afro Man Stevie Hendricks. Will Stoney and company continue wrecking havoc in UPW?
They wrote this on a message?
This is a straight-up message.
Man.
No, it's a comment.
Oh, good
in UPW,
Lord.
or will Afro Man Nick and Shaq come? You know what? And Facebook just quit on me. So it said that's enough.
Who is writing this message from UPW?
That's their PR person, UPW's PR guy.
Man, can't they just write that sweet thing and on the board, not on a message? Either way, we're going to get to that match here shortly, too. I mean, I figured I was here to cover matches, but I could be completely wrong.
The press person is covering that for us.
That press person and me need to talk.
Maybe I should talk it out in the ring.
I can't get in the ring. We've talked about this. I have been challenged, I think, by almost every single person in Blady Munch, including Johnny Blade. You know how hard it is to call it Blade Enterprise as long as I've been calling it Blady Munch? It's very tough. I just can't do it, guys. As much as I would love to get in the ring with you, I'm just completely out of shape. We'll be honest. I'm fat. I'm overweight. I wheeze, So,
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Well, I'm trying to think of the right way to say this, but not that Bart's out of shape, but he's getting in.
Well, Bart's been training for years.
That is true.
And all I train is running my mouth, which is also very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I know there's a lot of matches coming up. There's a lot of things going on in our area. I got Anthony Macaluso in studio on a beautiful Thursday in Galveston County where we're spreading some positivity and some fun. I want to know what you got going on.
What you giggling about? You said positivity, fun. You looked at Facebook and you giggled. Read it. Just don't be afraid.
There's multiple comments coming in. There's multiple comments that, yeah, I don't know.
That we can't read?
Well, we can read some of them.
All right, let's do it.
It's just a
smorgasbord.
A smorgasbord.
Love
yeah.
that word.
Yeah.
Makes me think of like that cheese tray.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, the cheese. You got 15
Oh, the
cheese.
charcuterie.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that.
I don't know
that word. Charcuterie.
Smorgasbord.
A smorgasbord of cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe those will be at UPW.
Chef Mary Bass, would you sponsor some cheese boards for us? I've had those, by the way.
Right.
And they're amazing.
Mm-hmm. Probably in the green room for the wrestlers.
You know what's not in the green room? Propel
Air
Fitness
conditioning.
Water.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm calling it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well. What else is going on in your world, Anthony?
Why are we stopping? Just loving life. That's it. What else? We are still dealing with suppressor stuff. I don't know if anybody on here is all about the gun stuff, but I kind of like them. And, we talked in the past that they opened up electronic Form 4s for suppressors, supposed to make it 90 days instead of God knows how many days. We're over a year on quite a few. And it just seems the ATF can't get the forms right. Not the forms right. It's just a system. I think there's a lot of data. It's a ton of data. A ton of people trying to get stuff. And every day we're just spinning wheels. Literally, you get on the webpage and it's just that wheel that's just spinning, and you're like, it's never going to end.
Yeah.
That's what we're dealing with
on
a daily basis.
Like having stuff and keeping stuff in stock. How's that going?
We're still stocked, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a huge ammo shortage. A lot of guns are still out, but we still have a very good selection. I try to keep over 100 plus guns on the shelf at all time, and we're doing good.
Yeah.
We have a lot of accessories. We're launching out a new partner-ish it's called Next Belt, and it's a belt that I've wore for the last probably 4 or 5 years.
Like a holster?
No, it's a belt. I can't express belt enough.
I thought it was one that like you keep a firearm in.
It's a belt. So what said belt does, it keeps your pants up, and it keeps your firearm tucked nicely in your pants. Keeps your pants up with the firearm. So yeah.
You have one on right now?
I do. I always wear it.
Okay.
I've got two. I've got my green one, which I wear every day, and then I've got this nice black one. It's a leather one. Looks fancy, but what I like is you can buy one belt. As long as you don't gain weight, you're good. But you cut it to where you want it, and then it just ratchets in. Like I said, I've worn them for years, and finally bit the bullet and was like, let's see if they do partnerships, and they do. So we're getting those, getting all kinds of cool things in. We've got a big surprise we're going to launch today. I think it's supposed to be in. If it does, we're going to go shoot a quick video of it, and I'll put it out.
Okay.
I'm
cool.
excited.
Where y'all located at?
You've been there. No, I'm joking.
I forgot.
13011 Highway 6 in Santa Fe. Beautiful. By God, Santa Fe, Texas. Love it. Love everything about it.
Yeah, you got some cool neighbors over there, don't you?
Yeah, they're all right. My buddy Jeff with old Bug Whacker. He was my neighbor before. we're partners. Anywhere we move, he moves. Anywhere he moves, I move. You got a cough button over there? Why don't I have a cough button? Because I'm always like just moving over.
Just move to cough.
Okay.
It's more of a clear my throat button.
Yeah. See, but you can hear it from here. Yeah, we've got a lot of good neighbors. Innovate Nutrition, Twisted Teas.
Yeah,
I believe is their name. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You know, we've been
there.
We've been there since July, and I think I met one of the girls because they needed to borrow a box cutter.
That's the only time you've met them?
Yeah.
You've never gone in there?
I don't get my hair cut too much.
Oh, my goodness.
And I don't think they're going to straighten up my beard. It needs to be straightened up, though.
Yeah. Okay.
I may need to go see a friend of ours.
It's one of the – is that the best place to get your hair cut in Santa Fe?
Twisted Teas, I haven't had it yet.
But from what you've seen, people coming in and out,
there's a lot of females that go in there. Lots of females.
Okay.
Fridays, man, it's like intense. If you want to go to the gun vaults, you got to find a spot. Like
because they're packed.
Bro, it's insanity. And I'm like, and seriously, every Friday I'm like, what is going on here? And I'll go down to Innovate, and I'm like, are y'all giving free money away? What are we doing? And they're like, no, it's next door. It's like, oh, they're getting their hair cut.
Yeah.
Their hair fixed.
You know, we have Mr. Jordan Porty tuned in, Mr. Jake Schneider as well. He had said he stopped by the shop the other day. It was a nice place.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hope you enjoyed your experience there.
Yeah. If I was there, you should have said hi. If I wasn't, it was probably on the Monday. Or I was gone.
Yeah.
One of the two.
You know, I guess what's the general feedback for people that stop in the store?
So right now, since we moved everything a few weeks ago, if you don't come in regularly, you won't notice it. But we moved everything. We added a lot more shelving. So we had a lady actually walk in yesterday to pick up her gun. We greeted her. It was right around 5:30, and we greeted her, said, hey, how you doing? She walked out, and I was like, did I say something?
Yeah.
And then I seen her get in her car. She looked at something, looked at our sign, looked at something, got back in. I am assuming she was looking at the business card. Comes back in, and she was like, is this the same gun store that was here previously? I was like, yeah, we just moved things. And I said, we had shelving this way. She was like, that's right. That's what throws me off. So, yeah, it was different.
That's interesting. Did she only want to support the other gun store? And she was like, I'm going to go find the other one. Or maybe she had something on layaway. Or what do you think?
She was picking up some gunsmithing stuff.
Okay.
She had a very, very rusted, just beat up, old, tore down Colt revolver. And we took it in and did all the work for her, and she was amazed. She's supposed to post pictures. And if not, we're going to post pictures of the before and after, because those are like the stuff I like. I love the transformation of firearms that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
And we do the bluing and stuff. So everybody's like, oh, y'all just Cerakote. We actually do bluing.
What is bluing?
It's if you look at the older guns and some of the newer guns, it's a like a shiny-ish finish. There's a ton of work that goes into it. I am not a gunsmith, so don't ask me. I am merely a business owner.
I'm a fan of gunsmithing.
I'm a fan of gunsmithing. An unbiased fan of gunsmithing. No, our gunsmith, David, we got very fortunate with him, and he's been with us since we opened. We met him the day that we opened, and he's been doing it for like 30-plus years. It's amazing.
Okay.
Very good, so.
Seems like there's a lot that goes into that.
There's a ton, and he will go and tell me things, and he gets angry because I tell people, like, he is very, very, very anal with what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ask him to just clean your gun, you're going to get this report. It's like a 2-page report of what he did, what he would recommend. It's a huge report. And I'm like, David, they just wanted you to clean your gun. I appreciate all the extra work, but you're doing so much extra work. He was like, but I just want them to know. So he cares, and I love that about him. But some of the detail is like, it is intense, but that is what makes – that's, for me, what sets the business apart from other businesses, is because of the care between him, the staff, everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what I love.
So I'm thinking like a car. You take a car and, they kind of give you like a list, and it's like, hey, at one this many shots.
Yeah, no, he's not really recommending too much, but he's telling you what he's found. If it's an older gun, that's the big ones, because he gives you all the history of the firearm, which I love that.
Okay.
And I could call him right now and be like, hey, what is this? and he'll tell you the year. He's going to tell you serial numbers and everything in between. I'm just like, where do you store this stuff? And do you have anything other than guns in your brain?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. I don't know, but he's very good. We're very blessed to have him.
Awesome.
So
gunsmithing.
Gunsmithing.
That's offered at the Gun Vault of Texas.
It is huge. People are like, "Oh, y'all probably don't get too much." We get, this is no jive. We probably get 20 to 30 guns a week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one man. And then we have Kyler, who is actually one of our counter guys too. He works with David as well, kind of mentoring, training underneath him.
It's awesome.
So,
Kyler, is he your all-star employee?
No. Today's Kyler's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Kyler!
Happy birthday, Kyler. The big 2-2.
Awesome. 22 years old.
Yeah.
Getting up there.
No. I am actually going to post a picture of our first ever. I know we've been doing this over a year now, almost 2 years, non-brick and mortar, but employee of the month. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Is it Kyler?
It's not.
Is it yourself? I could see that.
No, I would never do that. But you will see.
Okay.
With everybody else.
On social media, you're going to post that?
On Facebook, yeah.
So you follow the Gun Vault of Texas on Facebook. You can find out.
Gun Vault of TX.
Maybe one of you that is listening and watching is the employee of the month.
It better not be any of my employees. They better be working.
Jordan Porty said it's him. Is that true?
No, God, no. Jordan would.
He does a great job at what he does.
He is an amazing locksmith.
Making memes.
He is a meme-making machine.
Meme-making locksmithing machine of a person.
He's an all-around great feller.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for a better friend. I could. I wouldn't get one, but I could really ask for one.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
It doesn't.
Jordan Porty, are you going to be in Bacliff, Texas, March 19th, watching Undisputed Pro Wrestling?
I'm going to give you his answer. The answer is going to be no.
Why?
Because Jordan stays busy. He'll tell me every time, yeah, save me the seat. All right, cool. And that seat's empty. Like whenever before I was announcing, I would just sit in the stands, like a fan, like that I am. And it's just me sitting by myself because Jordan stood me up. And I'm like, hey, hey, people, do y'all want to come sit next to me? Make me not look as pathetic?
Yeah. I think the thing is people always lock their keys in the car. Like me, I did that. Jordan had to save me the other day. Thank you.
Did he?
He did, yeah.
Man, he didn't even post that.
We kind of kept it on the down low.
Were you embarrassed?
It's a little embarrassing.
You know who he's never had to make a vehicle key for?
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's made spares.
Let's brag about it.
I keep my keys where normal people keep their keys. In their pockets. So, I mean, I'm all about people losing their keys. Keeps my boy Jordan, busy,
working.
Keeps his family fed. Keeps him getting displays in his showroom. If you haven't seen his new displays, because I haven't. I told him I was going to stop by yesterday. I didn't. He redid his showroom, so go see it. He's directly across from Tabaldo's feed store, right next to the Santa Fe. What's that building there?
The Gun Vault.
No, the building in Santa Fe.
Oh, the Santa Fe
City
building.
Hall, right next to City Hall.
Yes.
So,
I haven't been, and I saw he made a post the other day saying, "Hey, make sure that you call beforehand."
Yeah,
because he's probably out there letting somebody in their car, making spare keys, and just working in general.
From what I heard, he actually locked himself out of his own building a few days ago.
And
he didn't.
Is that good for business?
He didn't. He had to call another locksmith to get him in.
No.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's word on the street. So
I don't believe it. I need to hear it from his fingertips.
He's probably busy. Yeah, he's probably busy.
Jordan.
But that's what I heard, that somebody had to come let him in because he locked his own keys in his building.
Okay, here's a comment from Jake, and I'm going to read this the way I first saw it, and then I'm going to read it what it actually says. Jake says, Gun Vault do karaoke? And I was like, hey, that's actually a great idea, Gun Vault karaoke, but it says, I believe it says Cerakote.
Yes, we do karaoke and we Cerakote. So
Cerakote karaoke.
Yeah.
Only at the Gun
So
Vault.
did you see that meme of the guy in the band that I posted, and he was like, oh, I don't play an instrument, and it's him just shooting a gun, and there's like all these other people playing instruments, and he's just so. But yes, Jake, we do.
Okay.
Does Jake work for State Farm? No, Jake actually owns the laser company.
Okay.
The laser gun place.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yep. I'm drawing a blank on the name, so Jake, throw that name out there.
I like laser tag.
Yeah.
Man, I loved laser tag.
He has a mobile laser tag company.
And last time I played laser tag probably about 3 years ago.
That's 3 years too long.
Man, you get so sweaty and so hot.
That'd be a good way to cut weight, I bet.
That is a good idea.
If we just knew anybody in the competition.
Urban Ops Mobile Laser Tag.
There you go. See? That's who you need to call.
It's a good name, too.
So, you know it'd be fun? Renting a bounce house and doing laser tag.
And that's like part of the...
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. All the places you could hide in there.
Right?
If you had like 2 bounce houses and then just...
Or just
whatever.
one huge one.
And you're all in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're doing here.
Lone
like
Star
this.
Party Rentals. That's who you
I
need
like
to call
this.
for those big bounce houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw someone the other day saying, hey, the bounce house company that I had canceled. And then there were some people recommending Lone Star Party Rentals for bounce houses.
I was one of those people.
I did. That's why I saw it. It showed up on my feed on Facebook.
That was me. Because there's another venture.
Jake said, I've met you both at the Santa Fe show. And you know what? I have to apologize for Anthony acting like this.
Yeah. I know who he is.
I remember. Okay.
I know exactly who he is. I'm not saying that I don't know him.
He's saying he doesn't know you.
I know who you are.
He's saying he doesn't know who you are.
You could put 100 people in the lineup right now, and it would take me 2 tries, and I'd get you the second time. Guaranteed.
Ridiculous.
100%. I know who he is.
Again,
I even know where he lives.
Okay, that's taking it a step too far. You crossed the line.
I do real estate. I know almost if I know what vehicle you drive, I know where you live. It's a sickness.
If you
Yeah, it's a sickness.
Okay.
And I delivered bounce houses for a long time to a lot of people.
That's true.
So
that is true.
Some people would say Anthony gets around.
So Leon said that you have a plug for everything.
Who?
I think you.
Me, I do. I know a lot of people.
Need a laser tag? I got you.
I know a lot of people. You know who's worse than me, though? Is Jordan Porty with the keys.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows everybody.
Something for everything.
What, does that person need a plug for something? Ask me. I'm in.
Yeah, this would be a good test. It's like, okay, where do you get your hair cut? And it's like, oh, okay.
You know what I can't find? And if anybody knows this, I have called. So I need a business attorney. Nothing specific. All right? And I have called like 4 business attorneys, and ain't none of them called me back.
Really?
Yeah. And it makes me sad. And I'm like, I just want to give you guys money to do something simple for me that I could possibly do.
Yourself?
Yes, but I know I would screw it up.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to do that.
You know, I don't know any business attorneys.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to throw that out, I am 100% listening. Well,
okay.
You're reading. I'm listening.
So I know, let's see, I know real estate attorneys. I know criminal defense attorneys. I know family law attorneys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I know one that specializes in businesses.
Yeah. And I think a lot of them dabble, and just other things. But, yeah.
Okay, here's one. Jordan. I think we stumped Jordan. Jordan said he needs a plumber. Everyone I called, they never got
Jewel
back.
Plumbing.
Jewel?
Jewel Plumbing. Brad Jewel. If you need that number, I got it, Jordan.
Yeah.
You just text me, buddy. I talked to him this morning, actually.
Brad Jewel.
Brad Jewel. We just went through a remodel in our kitchen. Turned out amazing.
Awesome.
Beautiful. I'm going to post pictures one day when it's finished.
Okay.
It's actually, they did the backsplash yesterday. We should be done. And Brad has done every single thing that I've needed in my house and all my clients' houses. Jewel Plumbing.
Jordan said it to him. He also said that he can be a YouTube attorney.
I can't.
It's better than.
Yeah, I don't know about
those YouTube attorney rates are a little high right
There's
now.
some paperwork that I need done, and I don't think YouTube can make that happen.
You can learn a lot on YouTube.
You can, and you can also get a lot dumber on YouTube.
That is true too.
Yeah, or just social media in general.
No, not Jordan.
No,
he's the best of the best.
He's all right.
I appreciate him.
I do too.
Yep. So hey, let's go over some more of the matches for UPW March 19th at Bacliff, Texas.
Yeah, let's do that. So you already we talked about Bart. God bless him. We talked about the 6-man. We've dabbled a little bit with Jason Sullivan going against Jesse Logan for the championship match, and yeah,
it's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be something. So it's really weird because last weekend, Jason Sullivan actually went against one of his partners, Matt Locke, at Law, and another wrestling promotion that we always support. And excuse me. And I feel some tension there. They say there's not some tension. There was an issue, and they just wanted to pretty much – they were butting heads on an issue and decided they were going to go and do this. So They wrestle. They beat the heck out of each other.
I like that. If you have an issue with someone, sometimes it's just best, let's figure this out real quick, and then maybe we can move on.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll go our separate ways.
If Johnny's as good as he says he is, the guys won't go their separate ways.
Okay.
So either way, Jesse Logan and Jason Sullivan for the championship. I don't know who's going to win that one. You can always make speculations if, Jason is in tip-top physical shape and Jesse's in great shape, so they can go against each other, but you got to always put in the back of your mind Blade Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
They're always right there. So they may not physically be there at that time, but within a second they can run out and do it.
Yeah.
So
okay, here's another comment I want to read, and this is from Solion. She said, is the match during spring break, which I actually believe that it is, and we missed out on an opportunity. Instead of calling it Turf Wars 3, could have been Bash at the Bacliff Beach, spring break style.
Or Surf Wars.
Surf Wars.
That's our if our PR guy's on there, probably still typing that last promo.
They're deleting everything.
Yeah,
deleting all the marketing.
Right? It's just going to be Jason Sullivan on a surfboard now. Yeah,
it's a good time.
Where is she? Does she need a job?
Solion, that's a beautiful idea. We need to capitalize on that.
You can call Bart Harris, 409.
Call Bart.
I should know that number. I don't. It's our PR department's number. They prefer numbers between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. phone calls.
Give them a call.
So, yeah, that championship match. We have another championship match. Our cruiserweight champion, Mr. Chris Lyons, a.k.a. the Gun Vaults of Texas employee, against the Phoenix Kid. And Phoenix Kid is going to put and this is bad to even say, he's going to definitely give Chris a run for his money. Chris is a ground wrestler, as well as the Phoenix Kid. So we haven't really found too many people that Chris, I feel, is challenged for. There's a lot of great matches he's done, but challenge-wise, I think this one's going to be one of his toughest. So,
how do you see that going?
Oh, Chris, of course.
Okay.
Get the gun vault trunks, buddy. He's in.
Yeah.
I mean, that is.
And the cruiserweight title is on the line.
It is. He will chat. That boy, he'll put that belt up against his mama. He doesn't care. Anybody can get a shot. You want a shot? I'll make a phone call.
I'm good. I'll sit this one out.
Okay. Well, I'll make a phone call.
There's.
You're a grappler. I know you are.
I am.
Clear Life Grappling. I don't know the name of the thing. I apologize. But if you want to throw that out there, you can.
Clear Life Combat.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it right there.
So,
Chris Raven, make sure the floor is stocked today. They said that's from the Gun Vault of Texas. So thank you, Chris, for doing that.
Well, we give him, right before match time, he takes some time off and gets prepared.
Okay.
So did he say he's cleaning the floors today? What did he say?
Well, no, that's the Gun Vault. Social media said Chris is making sure the floor is stocked.
Okay, so he is in today. That's great. Yeah, so Chris is the man, dude. I mean,
agree.
And I'll tell you now, he's not the one that's getting Employee of the Month.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I hope he's okay with that.
He will be.
He's been working hard.
He will. Oh, he's a hard worker. Everybody at the Gun Vault's a hard worker. There's one that's just a step above.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll post that before.
Kyler.
No.
Congrats, Kyler.
It is his birthday, so still no. Sumote is coming back to UPW. We know that last match, like you said, almost hit a fan. A physical.
A ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan, yeah. Going against Johnny Badgate. And I don't know much about him, so I apologize.
I've seen him on flyers and at other promotions. I've never watched him wrestle.
I have seen him around a lot. I've just not seen him in a match. I do want to say this isn't his first time in UPW as well, but I think it was before my time when I was just a fan. So
you're still a fan.
Still a huge fan. I love wrestling. Another championship match. Bart's out there just throwing championship matches out like nobody's business. Your friend, Kid Ransom.
Mr. Kid Ransom.
I think he's here.
Yeah.
Against Jared Wayne. You got that card still. Man.
Got this card.
Yeah.
Hanging on to it. This has been one of the coolest pieces of memorabilia that I've been able to hold on to.
Probably the best wrestling thing you have in this building.
It's possible. Besides you, Anthony, and all your knowledge.
Useful knowledge that I do share. I do see that going Kid Ransom's way.
Yeah.
I believe Mr. Ransom is right now on a winning streak. Excuse me. And, let's go back to Pasadena real quick. So you can't keep smiling when you're reading comments and not saying anything.
There's people guessing who the employee of the month is going to be.
It's awful.
Keep
All right. I'm going to go back and read these. If you caught the video of the taping of Pasadena, which I'm sure you didn't, and I did, our friend, the always happy-go-lucky Matt Locke, was in the match, and Kid Ransom just appears from the front door just staring at him. There was no word spoken. It was just a stare down. And I don't know where that's going, but those two together would be Matt's small, much smaller height-wise than Kid Ransom. But, man,
he's strong.
He is. Yeah. He really is. He is one of the strongest people in UPW. I feel that with the way that he fights, he is definitely going to be the champion one day. It's going to happen. There's no doubt in my mind. But he's got to rein in those emotions for the fans. He loves the fans way too much. So until he gets that taken care of, I don't think that it's going to happen. Are you the strongest person in UPW? If you had to rank in commentating, yes, 100%. Okay,
out of the three,
I feel I could demolish.
Who's number two? Abel Morales or Mr. Chevy?
Abel. Okay. I worked with Chevy in the bounce house business for a very short period of time, and that was it.
Okay.
The man couldn't pick up his own weight. All right, I'm going to call him out. How he picks up scissors at the Riot Barber Studio is beyond me. I think he has a crank system. Cranks it up, does the snip, cranks it back down.
Okay.
Man can't pick up anything.
Wow.
He was struggling a few days ago to pick up some air.
That's tough.
It is. And so, yeah, I would definitely take these announcers.
Okay.
Steven Stellar, the new ring announcer, seems pretty strong, but no match for me. I go to the gym once every 6 weeks.
His in-ring announcing skills are very strong.
They would demolish me.
Wow.
So, nice guy.
Dress is great, too.
Oh, fancy dresser. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. Every one of the announcers dress great, not me.
Well, what can we do to change that?
Nothing. I'm not going to do it.
Why?
I am who I am, and I tell people that.
No, this ain't the little leagues. This is undisputed pro wrestling of Texas. You got to step it up a little bit. It's the big time, right?
Hey, no, it is. But you get a collar.
Okay.
And most of the time it has my business name on it. This one doesn't.
That's fine.
Nope, this one doesn't. But that's all you're getting.
Is there any event that could change your mind? Like, hey, if it was like your dream match or like the WrestleMania of UPW, it's like, okay, one time a year, maybe once every 2 years. You know what? I'll put on the tuxedo shirt. I'll dress nice.
Like
I'll
a tuxedo T-shirt? I'll wear a tuxedo T-shirt at Bacliff. I'd have no problem getting dressed up.
Well, it's not. It's Bacliff, man.
Yeah.
You need to bring your best. But, I mean, maybe a little step up from the tuxedo T-shirt. I'm talking about like maybe a tie, a bow tie, an actual tuxedo.
Do I look like Abel Morales?
No,
yes. I don't.
Okay.
He has way better hair than me.
Okay.
And that's about all. His threads are okay, but
I didn't want to bring it up, but you're kind of bringing it up.
Yeah, let's do this.
The beef between Stoney Only and Abel Morales.
Yeah.
What do you know about it, and how do you feel?
I actually messaged Abel, and I'm like, bro, what is going on? And he wouldn't really get into it. There is definitely something that is heating up, and I believe it was something about a belt. Stoney Only comes out with this certain championship belt that is the Stoney Only championship.
It was everything about a belt.
Yeah, and then somebody posted a picture of a belt of I don't know if it was a KFC chicken belt.
It was a Pizza Hut belt, and it was David Dupron. It was amazing. Okay. I was very jealous, and you said I would cross all of you for this. I had to share it because I thought it was really coul.
So
I'll show you guys.
Watch on so I believe that Abel, my PIC, stepped over some lines and said that he needs to defend that belt, or that's not a real belt. I don't really know. But Stoney was really angry, and I love Abel. I think Abel's a great guy. I spoke to him last night. We had a good conversation, but I don't think Abel is as how do you say this nicely?
Maybe you just can't. You got to say what you got to
Ruthless and has the backing as Stoney only.
Okay.
I mean, because I'm going to tell you right now, if Tovar or Dax or Lomigo come up to that booth, pieces. I'm out. They can take care of business. I ain't trying to cover for nobody.
You're like, here's Abel.
Yeah,
and then you're
I
gone.
will. There is a reason that I sit on the left of every show.
Okay.
And that is so I can
Exit
get out.
left.
I can get out, boy. There is nothing that's going to stop me.
Yeah.
Because there is no fight in this world that I'm worried about, but I'm not going to mess with 4 men.
Yeah.
You got to be smart.
I agree.
So, Abel, brother, love you. Throwing you to the wolves.
And if Stoney only, that's his title. He has that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not questioning it.
Yeah.
Abel went and questioned it, and then he spoke his mind about it on that thread. And if you're in the Undisputed Pro Wrestling of Texas Facebook group, you can go read it yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to question somebody else's title. And he said, hey, this is how I got it. This is where I got it from. This is why I earned it. Who are you? What have you done? And
it looks like a great
forth.
belt. I wish I knew who made it. Because I want my own belt. You
got to earn it, bro.
I need to get a Gun Vault of Texas belt.
Do it.
I should.
And then let the employee of the month pose with it.
Yes.
And then have that picture posted with the title. I'm the employee of the month.
That's genius. Maybe I should.
Because you earn it. You earn it for that month. You put in the work.
We'll
put
be
in
honest
the time.
with each other. There's not going to be employee of the month every month. I'm going to forget, or I'm just going to be angry at the employees for some reason. It's just going to stay this one because this one so far has been by far the best. So.
What if you did employee of the season, and then it's like the season's up whenever you say?
Well, in Texas, we have 2 seasons. We have like 11 months of summer, and then we have like half a month of winter.
And I guess at the Gun Vault, it'll be like there's an employee of the month, or like all of y'all need to step it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
You should straight up have there's no employee of the month because all y'all need to step it up.
There's a vintage game shop off of 518. Mm-hmm. And I think it's called Player One or Player Up.
Okay.
All they sell is old games, which I love. I love going in there. But in the corner, and I don't know if public's supposed to see it or whatever, but they have a worst employee of the month, and it's a picture of just one of the employees. And I always said I would do that, but I don't want to bring the staff down, so I didn't do it. But I think it's genius. I love it. And it's really bad pictures, too. I mean, it looks like mugshot pictures.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So, we got one more match.
Okay, who is it?
I don't even know what time it is.
We got 5 minutes or so.
Adon Vega from LMC, which is our tag team champions. One of my favorite guys to watch. I believe somebody said, I don't remember who it was, but they were asking for top 3 or top 5 wrestlers, and he was my top. He is one of the best guys out there right now. Is going against Prince Alexander. First time in UPW. He just no match. In my opinion, no match.
Yeah.
So you're about to say something. Go ahead, my friend.
My only thought is, what's up with the tag team champions having these single matches here recently?
I mean, if they can do it both, man.
Well, I understand, but just wondering.
His partner actually fought on Law last week.
Yeah.
Against Lowrider from Loco, and lost his hair. Yeah, it was a hair-for-hair match.
Oh, man. That's tough.
Yeah. He had nice locks, too.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Matlock. Not nice, but nice locks of hair.
Now they're gone?
Gone.
So that's the final match. It's going to be a great time?
I'm sure there's going to be more.
More surprises.
More surprises. I asked a certain somebody, our PR person, to throw me down that lineup. Never heard back.
He's probably typing out this next comment on Facebook. It's going to be a little bit.
We'll be here next week.
Waiting for that?
So probably no. I'm saying the announcement will probably take that long for them to type it.
Oh yeah.
So right after the show ends, they'll press send.
So start playing in your spring break. Surf Wars.
Surf Wars.
Turf Wars. Surf Wars 1, Turf Wars 3, Bacliff, Texas, March 19th. Undisputed Pro Wrestling returns. Mr. Bart Harris, the owner of UPW, has conveniently put himself in a match, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was a new title.
I wouldn't even call it a match. I would call it a pickle.
He got himself in a pickle.
He has got himself in a big pickle.
Pickle match.
Yeah, because Again, we you know what? We were supposed to circle back around on something. You weren't even doing it. You even wrote a note.
Big men for Santa Fe.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. So I follow all kinds of independent wrestling. One of my favorite things to do is to go to shows. And we were at Loco Wrestling out in Houston last year sometime. Me, the Eddies, and Chevy. Which we call ourselves I can't think of our wrestling name. Sorry, guys.
The Pickles.
No. Either way, we made Christmas cards this year, and I still don't remember it. And we met this gentleman named Sam Stackhouse. This man is all over 500 pounds. He is, hence the big man.
Yeah.
He wrestles in numerous wrestling organizations. He is right now traveling with GCW, Game Changer Wrestling, which has taken off. Huge pay-per-view shows, huge live shows. It's just insane. So there was a match where, and I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna tell you the moves that this man can do. Just know for a 500-pound man, he's a flyer.
Wow.
And yeah, it's insane. So the Gun Vault of Texas got together with our boy Chevy with Riot Studio and decided, let's make a run. Let's see if we can even get him down to UPW, and he's coming. So he will be in Santa Fe on the 9th of April. 9th.
April 9th?
April 9th in Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, Texas. Fire station?
Fire station. Yeah, I'm not done.
Okay.
We're still talking here.
All right.
If you were about to change that channel, you put that finger down. Leave that knob on. Do people still have knobs they turn?
Yes.
He's going against Chris Carter, which is another GCW fighter in Loco, all that stuff. He's travels the world as well. And they are actually going to – Sam Stackhouse is defending his Loco championship against Chris Carter at UPW.
That's
I'm
awesome.
going to tell you right now, that match is not going to disappoint. And I will tell you, too, I am super, super sad because I won't be there. We have prior engagements that I can't miss, and I blame you, Bart Harris. So they're sending me to possibly recruit some other wrestlers.
Okay.
And I have to abide by my contract.
Are you going to be in Florida, or where are you going to be recruiting?
Don't worry about where I'm going to be.
I'm sorry. Just
wondering. I can guarantee you I will be sleeping at home that night. I will be hopefully having Propel in my body and
well, I saw a
green Skittles.
You know, there's been some cuts in some of the other organizations.
There has been.
So
you never know who's going to appear.
Just putting two and two together.
I'm just going to say you will not be disappointed. So, yes, that match is – and I know some of the lineup already in Santa Fe, and I hate to even say that's probably not going to be the best match of the night.
Wow.
I stole that from Chevy, the match of the night. Whatever every match is match of the night for him. Yeah, it's is that you? Was that me?
That was my phone.
That was you. Okay, we're professionals. Let's turn that off.
My phone was telling me, you have a 10 o'clock. That's what it said.
No, it
was 10 minutes till us. I was like, you have a 10 o'clock.
So, yeah, if you get a few minutes, go search out Sam Stackhouse. This man is insane. Chris Carter's been with us a few times. Everybody knows what he can do. He is a flyer nonetheless, but the weight difference in these two men is probably 400 pounds.
Big men for Santa Fe.
Yeah.
April 9th. Make sure you mark it in your calendar.
Did we even mention the other? Are you trying to get off the air? We got 10 minutes. You know, this is my contract time. You hold up. Don't make me turn on you.
I'm all you have left, Anthony. I'm all you
very
have
true.
left.
We have 2 shows in Santa Fe next month.
The rodeo.
We are going to be at the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo.
That's the big time.
That is huge, and it people giggle and they're like, "Man, that's really not." That is awesome. That is 5 years ago. I can guarantee you, this was never even thought of that UPW would be wrestling in front of a different crowd like this. It always makes me think of WCW used to go to Sturgis every year, and all these bikers would just line it with bikes. If there is any way that we can get the ring lined with horses
and motorcycles,
just with horses, you don't want to scare them. I would probably just retire at that point. I would be done. I believe that day is going to be April.
It's on a Wednesday, I think.
It is. It's on a Tuesday. I think it's the 26th. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a time or two in my life. If I could have got that schedule from our PR guy, I probably would have been able to tell you a little bit more. But that's going to be huge. I'm really excited about it because to me, it's going to open up different eyes other than our crowd that we have. Right. This is going to be completely different people getting to see UPW live. So get your tickets to the fair, Galveston County Fair and Rodeo, and watch some wrestling.
Yeah, ride the Ferris wheel, funnel cake.
Don't try to get in the ring because you'll throw up.
Well, yeah.
Funnel cake and wrestling don't mix.
Anthony, thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate you.
Thank you, my friend.